wanted to put a message out as an American to other Americans and to young Americans so you don't fall for some of the same shit I fell for when I was not ignorant, but when ignorance is innocently just ignorance, like you don't know yet, you're naive, you don't know enough about the world or what's been going on, especially because there was all those people trying to hide everything. When I was in community college, 9/11 happened. And then all these people started beating up towel heads at gas stations and stuff. And I was against it because I thought, oh, that's violence. Oh, those people didn't do it. Oh, da 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 da. But right now, like when I read that these Hezbollah extremist Muslim towel heads are um, threatening to attack the United States, and there's FBI in my county in 2 towns because the Hezbollah has cells here and they're connected. And I'm near Trenton, New Jersey, and I'm pretty concerned because I've seen enough of these people around. There's a lot of mosques in Philadelphia. There's a lot of mosques, and um, sure, they're not all extremist terrorist Hezbollah, but they all pretty like much. You can see kind of what they do, and they do stick together. And Philadelphia is full of pedophile cartel, scumbag, drug, and pedophilic trash. It's not like these people just sell drugs, you know. It's not. It's not like that. It's like you can see the same type of things run together, and you can study it to the broader extent and the international and corporate white collar crime, all with the blue collar crime, and they're all the same scumbags. You know, they work with lower end scumbags and higher end scumbags, but they're all scumbags. You know, so whatever. A real person is judged by their character and not, it's like, do you have like righteousness and integrity and like care and compassion and love? God is love. But yeah, if they don't have love and they don't care about it, they're godless or they're very far from God if they, you know. But these days, like, I feel like that. Like, do I feel like just going to a gas station and like beating up the towel heads there? I just say towel heads. There's literally only one person in this town that even ever had a towel head. But there's other Muslims. But I am getting pretty annoyed because, yeah, you don't know who's a Muslim terrorist, extremist, loser, criminal, terrorist, cartel scumbag. You know, George Bush and all them are them too. They, just put a towel on George Bush's and George Bush Senior's head, and there you go. It's the same towel heads. Well, I'm not racist, but I'm just saying I feel like lighting mosques on fire and telling these people, just giving them the message like, you people gotta go. Like, if you can't get back to like Iran, Iraq, and you know Saudi Arabia and wherever else over there, Lebanon and Gaza Strip and that other one, whatever. The thing is, if you can't get back there, just go to Mexico or something. Then you don't have to go overseas. Just go down to Mexico where you belong. Normal Mexicans would agree with me and say, yep, we hate these fucking people too. The same normal Mexicans that are like me, they would also hate, like, George Bush. And, like, again, you see there's the pedophilic, Masonic Skull and Bones, Illuminati, Shriners, all these secret groups. You got the blend with the NBC CIA, oh, our big show. You got J-Lo and P. Diddy and their big show and all their little, oh, everybody got a little talk show. Jay-Z was just a scumbag crack dealer. He's still a scumbag. And he got worse and worse than just a crack dealer. But you see the point. These people aren't cool. They've been trying to sell some, like, dirty, trashy, like, what was that one they were calling, like, cholos or something with the Latino. They're just trying to basically, like, make, like, a really shitty version of everyone and make a stereotype. And then be like, oh, we'll play it out in our disgusting, you guys, Pygmalion, Don Juan porn world complex because you're a bunch of fucking unrighteous loser jerk-offs that fornicate all the time. Like, I have better values than that, and so do a lot of people, and I don't like this whole mockery porn state. You read about those groups with the Humpty Dumpty and the, what was the other one? It was like bugs something, like, it's disgusting. It's like they're just like these low demonic behavior. You know, act like a loser in a whack job and have no integrity and screw your life over. Ooh, treat everybody what? Like they're that's how rapists and criminals treat people. You know, serial killers and animal torturers, same thing for the NIH. They're all fucking towelhead fucking Hezbollah niggers to me too. And I'm not fucking racist. Eh, I'm tired of all these people. I don't care if it's fucking P. Diddy, Joe Biden, the NIH, all these fucking Klaus Schwab, Naval Harari, Ed Buck's in prison, that's good. P. Diddy's in prison, that's good. Epstein got whacked, that's good. I don't know what this thing is about the software and Palantir that Trump wants some type of software taken out of this AI and something about a Claude protocol. I really wonder what that is. But people on the internet say that Palantir is like a new Epstein. When I was traveling and I was reading, I saw that it said that Imran Awan was the new Epstein after Epstein was killed. And it's weird because I don't know who all these people are, not stuff, but when I was out by Pittsburgh at the time, I looked on Wi-Fi and there was a Awan, A-W-A-N, was like broadcasting like a Wi-Fi station. And I said, that's weird, that's like that name I just read, Imran Awan. Over here in Levittown, Bucks County, months ago, somebody with the last name Awan strangled his wife to death. Okay, Awan. So, and I don't like this. And then you see, like, I'll be on the internet and I'll see, like, oh, like, Jill Epstein posted, like, on, like, a thing, like, looking for singles. I was looking on dating sites, right? And I'm thinking, what are these people trying to go on dating sites and, like, again, like, predatory behavior? They try to ruin everything. You try to look for an apartment, it's full of scammers. You know, you try to go on a dating site, it's like the fucking demonic version of the fucking, like, it's like the UN. You know, it's like Latino crack dealing fucking guys that look like they have black irises, like demonoids and demons. And, you know, what the fuck is this? Like a bunch of serial killers, like half of them look like, it's like off, like it's like what the fuck? And it's like these people are just here to like prey on people. Some of them are overtly obvious about it. There's one guy grabbing his crotch, there's another guy with a name that's really disgusting, and you think, this is what you guys do, this is how you appeal to people, you're on it, oh, this is me, why not have some fucking integrity and self-respect, you know? Maybe all these people had been Hezbollah and raped and disrespected and turned to think that being a trashy fucking scumbag loser piece of shit was a good idea, and so then they think, oh, I'll just act like that, but it's not a good idea. You know, Jesus says, like, my ways are higher than your ways, like, da-da-da-da, like, you guys should, like, think about it, like, you know, God says, like, think of the high things, you know, like, the low is just, like, it gets demonic. It gets past animal to demonic, and it's just, like, and it's, like, and it's all scientists and all this, whatever, God's gonna fucking kill them all, I don't care. But, sounds kind of racist, don't give a shit. You know, when I was in elementary school, Clinton was the president, and it was all PC started coming up. I heard a word I'd never heard it before. PC, PC. You know, politically correct. Oh, no racist. Oh, da 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 da. I wasn't really like a hater and like an evil person, you know. But as I went along with it, I started to notice there was a lot of these groups when they were like, "Oh, you're a racist, you're a Nazi, da 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 da." It's like, no, you just don't keep it real, and you fucking scumbags are fucking pedophiles. And you guys make cartel racket money, serial killing and slave trading not just animals for fake science and terrorism, that they would do it to us too. What they do to those animals, they want to do to you. You know, they want to strap you down and bolt in your head and make bugs eat you and strangle you to death and shoot poisons into your body. This is, look what the Illuminati does, like what they're trying with food. Now, I believe God's always using alchemy to override their shit and save us anyway. You know, he's more than their little poison or witch science, but Jesus judges their intent. So if you guys, they're stupid enough to think they can kill everybody that way, they will try, and they'll be judged for the murderers they are, for murder and attempted murder and witchcraft.